third match. The bans, Woody, Mega Knight coming out from Nemsensei, Surgical Goblin banning the Hog Rider, and lost. I think he's kind of got to go with his gut, go with what he, loves to play, go with what he's known to play for, and just roll the dice and say, you beat me when I'm going to play my best deck, and then let's see what happens, instead of kind of having the game, be controlled by the other player, and here it is, the Giant coming out from Nemsensei, and there's the P.E.K.K.A. from Surgical Goblin. Just when you say he's got to go with his heart, go with what he does, go with the gut, that unit right there has been the kryptonite to Nemsensei all fall season long.
Definitely going to ruin this game for him. P.E.K.K.A. chopping through that Giant. Once again, like a hot knife through butter. That poor beefy dude is just getting obliterated by big old Mama P.E.K.K.A. Right side push just gets totally toasted.
Look at how much life it still has.
Yeah, still at half, and Surge just pushing out the left lane also. He's going to be splitting up his attack against Nemsensei here. And he's getting a pretty good bit of damage off the left side. That miner has gone virtually unanswered, and it gets about as much damage as a rocket does, just for half the cost.
Yeah, and the poison's going to easily shut down the pump. And just a little bit of chip on the tower.
Yep, Surge just kind of threw away 2 elixir getting those goblins onto the left side. He knew he was going to get a little bit of chip off there, but I think he was just cycling into something better before he was able to get the poison on the right lane. Nemsensei has really got to build up a big push, though, against this kind of lighter deck that Surge is using. He's got goblins, bats, bandit, miner, lots of 2 and 3 elixir stabby type troops, but then of course it's anchored by the P.E.K.K.A. once again on the right side, chopping through a Giant.
Slicing like butter, man. Ooh.
Slice and dice. Oh, you're making me hungry and chatting.
Yes, 3 swings. You hungry? What are you in the mood for? Are you in the mood for a little cheese?
A little P.E.K.K.A. sandwich there. She was carving something up nice for me.
Ah, well,
Giant.
If you're looking for some cheese, I mean, I think Surgical Goblin can take care of you on that aspect.
Oh, ooh, I see what you're going for there. The Netherlands have any special kinds of cheese that we can go for?
I don't know, but this bandit, miner. Oh my goodness,
wow.
the miner, no.
Nemsensei tried to play that he was a little bit further back to be able to target onto the miners sooner, but at the expense of missing out on killing those bats with his spawn damage.
Yeah, the Giant's just going to take these goblins for a stroll, but guess what? The P.E.K.K.A. is going to take the Giant for a stroll down to the graveyard after this dies. 1, 2, 3 swings. It's going to even get number 4. No life taken from the P.E.K.K.A., and now you got a full life Mama P.E.K.K.A. walking down the right-hand side. The poisons from both players. The P.E.K.K.A. is just going to continue to shut this down, and it is not looking good for Nemsensei here.
It's not, but you know what? On the scoreboard,
P.E.K.K.A.
She's getting close to the tower.
Oh my goodness!
Nemsensei in a lot of trouble now. I was about to say, before that exchange, that right side tower for Surge had actually taken more damage than either of Nemsensei's towers. He was taking them out the left and the right, but he was kind of controlling the flow of combat. With that big Mama P.E.K.K.A. hit out the right lane, though, I don't see how Nemsensei can turn this thing around.
No, and the P.E.K.K.A., it kills the E-Wizard right away. It's going to kill the Giant. Then, double E-Wizards on the field. Best defensive troop in the game, and you're going to see why. Just the perma-stun pretty much on that Mega Minion. Look at this. I think Sensei's like, just take my tower at this point.
Yeah.
P.E.K.K.A. versus Giant. We've seen it time in and time again. Nemsensei going to his comfortable pit, put him into a corner and say, this is going to go match number 3. I'm not going to go out without a fight here. We're going to find out what these guys are going to be running in this matchup. Surgical Goblin, Nemsensei, match number 2. Ice Golem coming out from Nemsensei. Log from Nemsensei as well, just to clear out the goblins.
Rolling through. It looks like Surgical Goblin might be playing the same deck here. Wow, Nem playing that pump really far to the left. Kind of a strange placement by him. Hardly ever see it exactly right there.
And what a poison.
Going to be able to catch the tower and the Elixir Collector, chipping away at that Night Witch too. She will survive the poison, but won't have too many hit points. Looks like Nemsensei is playing a little bit lighter of a deck here. He's chipping away at the left side tower as well. Miner's connected, and he's getting some good work off.
Yeah, interesting deck here. Miner with a Night Witch combination. We haven't really ever seen this with a pump as well. Kind of interested to see what kind of variant he's going to run.
Nemsensei was obviously trying to soak that bandit hit with the Ice Golem, but couldn't get him far enough out in front. And even Nem's own bandit was a little bit too close to get a dash off onto the attacking bandit.
Yeah, this
Bad result there for Nem. And once again, Surge is playing the juke miner.
Oh, just when everything just starts going wrong for you. Surgical Goblin, it's one of those things when you only have a Night Witch to counter a miner that comes in for your pump, and the opposition has a poison. So now your Night Witch pretty much is almost dead to start. But here it is, the Electro Wizard, that's gonna be the MVP. There's really nothing else you can say about that. That just shut down 7 elixir worth of troops.
Wow, Bandits dashing out on the right side. Surge is far ahead in the damage game. You know, it is worth mentioning once again what was going on there when Surge sent the miner at the same side as the elixir collector, but not to it. It's going straight for the tower, getting a lot of chip damage off, and what you expect as the defender, reasonably, when you've got an elixir collector on one side of the map, is that the miner's going straight for it. And let's see if he plays the juke again. Oh, he goes straight for the tower this time. Nem tries to catch it on the tower, but Surge has once again mind-gamed him out of the match. Miner going straight for the pump will take it out, a 3-for-6 clean trade. You know, maybe that pump got a little bit of juice out of it or something like that. But
It may have gotten juice, but that's not what you need.
No,
I mean, you
not
need more
at
juice
all.
than that. You need some more quality. More quality OJ on the pumps.
Ooh, Nemsensei with the 3 muskies, though. One of his favorite decks, and he's not out of this game just yet.
Not
Still
yet.
above 1,000 hit points on both towers. Big attack coming in the right side, though. The poison should be able to take out these muskies. Can Nem commit to this left lane push? No, he's going to try to use the right side muskie to get a little bit of job, give a little work done over there. Oh, Pekka coming in from Surge, though.
Oh,
It's
the
this-
Night Witch gonna lock onto the tower.
Locks the tower, and she gets over 1,000 damage off the right side. Bat stacked up on top. We're going to get that thing way far down. And Nemsensei's doing quite well now. 490 on the right side. Means he could actually turn this thing around and get a win. Oh, right on there. Log rolls through one of the goblins, but doesn't hit both of them. Oh, wow.
Ooh, not in log range yet, though.
Oh, he's going to have to defend against a big push on the right lane, too, and he doesn't have enough elixir for the 3 muskies.
Oh.
This could be Surge's final blow. The coup de grace from the
Bandit's gonna
Netherlands
face
player.
her.
Oh, Night Witch defends, and the Bandit doesn't get the dash off. Right
Night-
side tower could go down to a miner. Here we go. Miner locks the E-Wiz. Log rolls through, but that's not
Wow.
going to be the kill there. Nemsensei needs a little bit more added on.
Miner. Can it go? Miner's gonna come in on the right from Surge. Is this gonna connect on the tower before the log happens? Log comes in from Surgical. The Miner's gonna hit the tower, but that's
Miner
gonna...
from Nemsensei. Once again, stop, but the log gets the kill. Good game from Surgical Goblin. And Nemsensei has tied this series up.
Wow, he is not done yet. Beautifully played. Wow. But it's a really, really strong possibility to get into the next match. But Nemsensei,
I think he's
versus
guaranteed to
Lupanji.
qualify for stage 5 at this
Hold on,
point.
I
It's
think
just,
somebody accepted the wrong match here.
Whoops.
For match number 3.
yeah, it looks like Lupanji accepted the match. Well, avert your gaze, have no fear. This is not the actual game that we're watching here.
Yeah. It's not over yet.
That was a rhyme.
Nemsensei.
Now you have to do a rhyme
Yeah.
too. We just well, the game has now finally gone underway, guys. We were just as patient as you were. Hopefully, you're still with us here. Surgical Goblin up on top and Nem on the bottom. A game for the ages. This one's going down in the history books.
Dun-dun-dun.
Jen.
Yep. Mega Minion on the right-hand side. The Goblins. Ooh, gonna sneak through.
Mega Minion.
The Goblin's gonna get a tower. Lava Hound coming out from Nemsensei. Wow. Miner coming out on the left-hand side. Gonna get a little bit of chip here for Surgical Goblin. Lava Hound on the right. Could this be a Lava Loon variant from Nemsensei?
I actually think that he might be trying to juke out Surgical Goblin here. He has played a Lava Hound deck without Balloon. Never mind, there's the Balloon.
Well,
This is
there it
definitely a
is.
Lava Loon deck.
Oh, the miss out. 2 bats are still alive. The bats, are they going to take it down like the Bears? Those bats are going to get eliminated.
Bats.
The bats. No. Lava
Reference
Pups.
lost on the European crowd. Right side does go down to 1824, though. It looks like Surge is taking some damage. He's dishing it out with the miner. But light and cheap troops like bats and goblins are great at taking out the mid-sized bodies that Nemsensei is throwing at him.
Pekka on the left from Surgical Goblin here. Definitely was expecting Nemsensei to run a giant or a golem.
Lava Hound at the right means that Nemsensei might be going for the 3 crown here. He can soak this Pekka and then just try to drop a big bomb out the right lane. Surge is going to be short
Oh
on...
no, this is it.
The
Oh
commitment by
no.
Surge on the left is good.
That's a huge
Nice
mistake.
fireball, but the Bandit survives. And he's definitely lost the left side tower. But
He might lose the game here. I don't think he can
hold
stop
up?
this.
Well, the tower's going to be able to take out the Bandit. Pekka and Ewiz are still going to cause some trouble over here, though. Oh, yeah, Mega Minion's not going to get
No,
enough.
it's
Pekka
over.
locks the tower. One more chop, and it's done.
Big Mama Pekka gonna take care of business. Surgical Goblin, no shades this time.
Pumps his fist, shaking his head. He said, don't throw that at me. Come on. Get out of here, that nonsense.